Welcome back, YouTube viewers. Today, a radical departure from the other videos. We're not taking things apart and cleaning it. We're actually starting to put stuff together. Today, my goal here is to get the back of this machine back together. So, without further ado, let's take a look at putting on all the back panels. All right, so here we are. I'm installing the XLR panels, the IOs, the XLR IOs. It's pretty much a simple thing. Try to speed a little bit through it. It's just basically plugging in the D connector, screwing in the screw, lock washer and stuff to hold it. There's not a lot of room because the wires don't come out really far. So it is a little tricky to get the hex wrench in there to do it, but it's not that much. There's only two connectors. They're really, the lengths are there. I know I labeled them top and bottom, but there's really no need to do that. The cards are all the same. If you remember from the previous videos, the cards are the same. It doesn't matter, but the wires, obviously, once we plug them in, it denotes that, and for, like this one here that I'm working on, this is the 9 through 16 IO connectors. So that's it. Let's go through this real quickly and go on to the next one. This is just the same thing. This is just the top card. Okay, so again, I'll speed through this. There's no need to watch me put in a screw and stuff like that. But again, remember the cards are exactly the same in terms of 1 through 8, 9 through 16, 17 through 24. But once they're plugged in, they are actually those particular cards. All right, let me just speed through this, and I'll catch you on the next spot. Okay, so since the connectors are all plugged in, the next thing that actually is going to happen here is I'm going to actually screw the panels into the machine itself. Nothing special here, just trying to line the screws up into the holes, get the panels in the right things. You got to push a little bit. It's really nothing tricky. It helped to open the front card cages a little bit, just to give a little bit more flex going on in there. If anything, to mention that these are the top two screws. They go into that frame, but the bottom two go into that bar. That bar kind of floats a little bit, but once everything's in, that bar no longer floats. So it does give you a little bit of movement like that. And it also has the holes for the the plates that go below this point. So once I screw in this bottom section, then we can screw in the other plates down below that. You'd see that. You could see the additional holes when I press that in right there. There are more holes below it for the other plates below that. This here is just a picture of all those panels in and the panel that is below it. Remember that I just said below it? That's the panel that's got those numbers on it there. 1 through 24 and a serial number of the machine and everything are on that panel. So that panel is all screwed in there now. And all that's left after that is there's actually a plastic piece that goes down inside there to stop these cables from going in and hitting the thing. And that plastic piece is in there. If you look closely, you could actually see it in this picture. That plastic piece is behind the wires, okay? And it screws down the 3 spots on there. And it just stops those wires from going into where the drawers are going to go in and out of. All right, but that's it. It's those top panels are all screwed in and they're ready to go like that. And all we got to do now is screw in the bottom panels. And if you look here at this picture, I've now screwed in the bottom panels. The right hand two panels, okay, have connectors on them, and that last one on the far left is just a blank panel. It just goes in there. But basically all those panels are now screwed in, and this back section is done. That's all we need to do right now. Well, that's it. The back panel is, the back of the machine is back together again. We now need to go on to a few other things around the front, start doing that, but we're pretty close to turning on this machine. Of course, I'm still cleaning cards, and that's going to be a while yet. But in the meantime, we still can get a lot of stuff done. So we'll see what happens. All right, so actually the same thing as usual. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Click the bell for notifications, and I'll let you know when the next one comes out. Thank you very much.